Greetings, Game Master Player here with another car vlog. I know it's been a bit since I've done any other videos. I'm just doing lots of vlogs now. I apologize. Again, regular life seems to supersede any of my fun stuff like doing my YouTube channel and my videos and such like that. I hope to change some of that as well as soon as I can. I can't really say it's going to be quick. We've had some staff turnover at work, and it's causing a little bit of a headache. So unfortunately, it keeps me busy, a little bit too busy, obviously, for some of the fun stuff. Because right now, YouTube's really the fun stuff. It's not a business. It's not a job. It's something to have fun with. But anywho, I hope you're all having a great day so far. It is actually the afternoon for a change, and it is on a Thursday of all days, not my regular Tuesdays, of course. So, because that has dried up. But I just want to make sure everyone's doing a good job. Doing a good job, having a good day. Everyone's having a good time. Personal life issues, obviously, aside. I still have a couple of collaborations I'm working on. Scheduling is always the nightmare for that. I've got a few other. I'm looking at a few other games I'm going to try to jump in on. That might be a lot of fun. Multiplayer, co-op, things like that. Some things I can game with other people. Maybe some single player. I don't know yet. There's a few good single players that I'm looking at that should provide some good entertainment. I don't know if it'll be fast, if it'll be slow. Again, I don't know about that. I've got one. Windward is one I've been looking at. My friends wanted me to play it, so I got it on Steam from the Steam sale recently. I'll give that a shot. Maybe I'll record some of it. It's kind of fun. The dialogue might be a little bit meh, and might be a little bit boring here and there, but just show the game off a little bit. And it's a beautiful, beautiful game for being kind of a small game and everything. It is a beautiful game. So some of the models are kind of basic, but the water effects are nice, and just for a little itty bitty game that has kind of I don't know. Again, I'll try to show everybody. So, and I started playing back on Terra a little bit more again. They've updated to 1.10, and they're having some issues with some of the things, like I think some of the vendors are broken. Some of the I don't know if some of the abilities and things are broken, but they're working on it. It's a work in progress. Everybody knows it's a work in progress as far as the regulars and stuff. So, but maybe we'll do some building on there. Maybe something fun. Maybe I think a couple of us are gonna get together and do the dungeon that they have, and that might be one of my collaborative series. And so I'm gonna do another thing on Hogwarts over there, because I don't think I've done one for that yet. They're still working on it though too. So that'll give me a couple other videos and a couple other things for you all to look at. But you all to look at and hopefully entertain you a bit. I've been looking for a few other games. Like I said, I haven't played any first-person shooters in a long time. I'm thinking about loading up a first-person shooter and giving it a shot again, and giving it a shot, playing it for a bit, getting used to it again. Maybe I can, everyone's playing Overwatch right now, and a lot of games like that. Maybe I can jump in on something like that if I feel like I'm good enough. That's the big thing. I feel like I'm good enough, but it's been such a long time, I'm not going to hold my breath. I used to play Quake 3 Fortress, which is a Team Fortress mod for Quake 3. That's how long ago it's been. So we were looking at a good 15 years, maybe, about, that I've played first-person shooters regularly. So... And it's just something every once in a while I like to play. I play from time to time, or maybe I'll play a classic one and just put it up. So I was trying to keep everything a little bit more family-oriented, but honestly now at this point, it's not that I'm trying to, some of it's going to be my fun. At the same time, I'm going to record some of me just having a good time playing a game, and that's going to be a first-person shooter sometimes. So it's obviously not going to be family-friendly, and I don't know how I'm going to divide that up. So... I'll put a warning or something on maybe a playlist or something like that. I haven't decided yet. Again, it's a bunch of things, and everyone's been starting to play Pokemon Go. I've I've loaded it. I've had nothing but some issues with it because the traffic to the servers are just getting hammered. It is so bad right now. So I don't think they were ready for what was going on. I don't think I can record on my mobile device like that. I gotta work on that. So, you know, it is what it is, and it's a learning process. It's a learning curve. Because if that's the case, then there's a few other games I can also show off too on my mobile device. So, but anyway, well, again, it's different avenues, different ways. So, speaking of which, also Gen Con's coming up here shortly. Well, shortly is a relative term because it's about a month away. It's a little bit less than a month away. I've got my badge, my tickets, my event tickets, and everything else so far. So it's looking pretty good. And I can't wait to get, I even have some of the food, believe it or not, yes, on order and everything for it as well. So, I've got, like, for example, bought a couple cases of water already. I've got a case of Balls, yes, Balls, BAWLS. It's the energy drink of my choice so far. I'm going to possibly order a case of Kickapoo as well, Joy Juice, because I have not tried that yet. And it's one of those that I've been going back and forth on Twitter with a little bit here and there, and maybe it's worth a shot. Maybe I'll order a case of the different flavors and give that a shot. Anything with caffeine. Need caffeine for Gen Con. So, because Gen Con doesn't sleep. You're bored late at night, you need something to do. I'm sure there's a Magic tournament or something else going on, or another tournament, or your open gameplay, or there's they do different movies and videos and the game systems and things like that. Like they do this, if you're a fan of like the MechWarrior series of video games or BattleTech board game, such, they have these virtual reality pods that you can sit in, and it's like a simulator. So those run all night, all day and all night. And there's the Artemis Bridge Simulator that runs till I think almost like midnight, and which is a lot of fun to play too. And there's a lot of things like that just keep going. There's movie rooms that go for a while, anime rooms that go for a while, and so there's something to do. And let me tell you, I'm not going to get a whole lot of sleep. Then again, I didn't plan on getting a whole lot of sleep either. That's why I'm caffeine free this month. I'm a little bit cranky, just a smidge. I'm doing pretty well. Because I knew what I was getting into when I started this process, so I think I'm doing pretty well so far. I still have headaches every day, and here we are 7 days, and I'm still having some headaches. So that's how bad I am with caffeine. Ooh, so, but no, it's again trying to work some things out, and part of it's to have fun, and I do have fun. I have a lot of fun, and I am competing in this year in Iron GM. And I need to buckle down a little bit more and get working on it. So I think I'm going to have my next DM vlogs are going to be for Iron GM. I'm going to do some prep work. I don't have a lot of... I don't want to say I don't have a lot of practice, but I do pulling games completely out of my butt. Because I've done it before. I've taken characters, but unfortunately they're characters I'm familiar with. So, these would be characters I'm not familiar with. So, but I don't know. I'll talk about it in my gaming, my DM vlog about that. So, something a little bit different. I'll make some changes. Might be in a completely different series or playlist. I'm not sure which yet. We'll see. But anyway, otherwise, like I said, real life unfortunately has wreaked havoc on my YouTube life again. I know I went a long time without putting any videos up. I did go past my 1-year anniversary. I didn't get a video up for it, unfortunately. It's been that crazy and that hectic. My oldest child is sick right now as well. No matter what, I've got something that's causing me some sort of grief, or grief is not necessarily the right term, but it is kind of a griefing thing. So something that's causing me some headaches, some trouble, some hassle, some stress, whatever it might be. So hopefully I'll get some of it taken care of, and get back to doing some regular recording. Is getting up really early in the morning, and people being sick, and other scheduling issues all the time. Like tonight on Thursdays, I started getting a way I can start recording on Thursdays, and unfortunately that is not going to happen right now. I'm hoping I can go back on the schedule next week and start recording again on Thursdays on next week, because I'm going to start recording on Thursdays and Sundays, and I might do live streaming on Fridays. So, and we'll see. We'll see if I get any hits, and maybe I'll see if I can join with other people and then go out, get out a little bit more like that. I don't know. Again, I don't know. We'll see. So, but anyway, I'm going to keep this short and sweet this time, believe it or not. And real quick, again, before I forget, before I even get to the whole part where I'm telling you goodbye for the third time, I'm going to be putting up a video for the new Mind Chest that came out. For those that don't get Mind Chest and don't want to know what's in it, I'm not sure I'm going to keep the subscription up with that. I got it mostly for my kids. My kids did say that they wanted me to continue to get it, because they reap the benefit. They love Minecraft, and they reap the benefit because I give them most of everything that comes in it. So, but again, I don't know. It's one of those things that it's a bit expensive for my return on investment, I think. So I don't know. I might cancel that one. So just have my regular Loot Crate, nothing else. So again, I don't know yet. I'm playing around with stuff. Finances are important, and it is a bit excessive. But again, it's half of it right now. Over half of the box of stuff is going to my kids. So it is. It's a good thing. They like Minecraft. Good job. So my youngest just needs to work on reading. So then I have a computer put aside so they can play. But the rule is you have to be able to read. And then I run through a couple of tests, and there's two tests. They're actually really simple if you think about it. One is it has a book. They're both Minecraft, obviously. There's three tests. One is to read the Minecraft handbook to me to prove that reading is definitely a skill that they have. And then the other one is I've got the first real playing test is to be able to follow instructions, and farm so much. I think it was farm so much and harvest so much pigs and or pork and raw beef and things like that. Raw pork and raw beef. Mostly because they just need to be able to task of breeding animals, growing crops, which all require patience. And that's one of the issues is, kids these days don't have patience. Well, a lot of people these days don't have a lot of patience. So just to add some patience and show me that they can be patient and follow instructions and actually, go through the progress of the game. Or progress in the game. And then the second one is very similar, except for it's not on peaceful anymore. It's completely non-peaceful. You can starve, you can die, that kind of stuff. And this way they're forced to, I can find out if they're going to rage quit, because after mobs and creepers start blowing your stuff up, it's rage quitting for a lot of people. So, and small kids, definitely rage quitting. But that's the thing, is it's a test. Obviously, it's not just a test of how well someone can play Minecraft. It's how well can you handle yourself playing these games? How well can you handle yourself with these instructions and with time limits? And it's time to quit. It's time to play. It's time to this. It's time to that. Stuff like that. That's really what it's about. It's to show maturity to be able to play these games. And then my oldest, for her birthday this year, I'm going to get them, eventually both of them will be online for Steam, but the oldest will get a Steam account this year. And gonna start getting some games through Steam. So again, age, and a 9-year-old can easily play some games and get some free games, and it shouldn't be an issue. And that's kind of the idea. Time to grow up a little bit. So, planning ahead for the future, and then you got Steam gift cards, and they can manage money and resources, that kind of stuff, and we'll get some gift games, some free games. Obviously, they're going to learn how to download So my oldest is already downloading Minecraft mod packs. So yeah, it's a growing experience. I try to limit some of their internet activity and such like that, but at the same time, they've limited screen time, and that's another resource management they have to worry about, is how am I going to use my screen time for myself, in a good fashion. So that's kind of another thing, because again, it's time management and sacrifice. Now, do I want to play this game? Do I want to watch a movie? What do I want to do? So, and they both split between tablet time, which they both have a Fire tablet. It's not very super fancy, but it has good parental controls, and that's one of the reasons why I purchased it. And it was a Black Friday purchase too, which was significantly cheaper. So, and it's either computer time, tablet time, or TV time. So, again, they get to pick, they get to choose, and it's about time management. I don't just let them have unfettered access to the internet, TV, and things like that yet. I do have filters in place, because I'm a smart IT parent. Of course I'm going to put filters in place. So, but again, it turns into, and it's important that they need to ask me if they, or not just me, but they need to ask the parents and say, can I do this? Can I have some time to do this? Can I have some time to look this up? Because that's another thing, is I want to make sure they know that they need to ask for permission, and they need to understand that this is not something that they can abuse. So, but that's a different tangent for a different talk. I do know I'm going to be that different parent, though, is that when they get older, I'm not going to take their device away. I'm not going to take their phone away. I'm not going to take away their tablets or mobile device. Nothing like that. I will take away all of their chargers, though. So, and then they get to watch as their device slowly drains and dies, and they can't do anything about it. Can't plug it in, can't charge it, it's just gonna die. So, and it won't be like, I ground you, 2 days from your tablet. No, I'll ground you 2 weeks from your tablet, 2 weeks from your phone. You need a phone for going to school or whatever? Fine. I've got a flip phone for you. Not smart, no texting. Oh, no, I may even include texting. That might be a good idea. Still have texting on it. But take away, the ability to use data. So, because that's where the trap's going to be. That's a trap for everybody now. You yourself is, and myself, I'm just watching YouTube right now. Are you doing it on your time? Or are you doing it on somebody else's time? So, that's an important thing. It's again, that goes with time management and things like that. I need them to learn how to do time management before I can then say, you know what, you can do whatever you want. So you want to play outside, you want to build a project, you want to, learn about something, you want to play online, so they know that time management is important. They have to find time to do the things they want to do. And right now I try to make sure the time is available for them to do things like art projects, drawing, coloring, whatever you want to do it, but art, reading, reading is not part of this because they can read whenever they want. So I will not take that away, ever. That's important for them to want to read and be able to read. So I never had that, really. When I was growing up, I could read things, but I was never pushed to read. I was never encouraged to read. Really, it was just, there's books available, have at. It's just, have at it all. I don't know, it's not my thing. Now, unfortunately, I don't go straight to reading. I don't read all the time. I need to improve that. Again, I gotta find time to do it too. So, I got a lot of things coming up. So part of it is gonna have to be reading, and some of it's gonna have to be, again, I need to practice some good time management. So, get some YouTube videos up, get my channel rolling a little bit more. So it's a process, but I also need to teach it to my children. So, and they need to understand it, and they need to come to grips with it, in terms with it, and understand what they need to be able to do and what they can do. And again, time management. So they're young, they don't know everything yet. So at least they don't think they know everything yet. I'm pretty sure in several years, and they're going to think they know everything, because that's what teenagers do. So that's just what it is. But what it is, that's just how things work out. So, eventually, again, I'm hoping to be the good parent and teach them some time management so they can prioritize correctly. So, anyway, enough of that. Speaking of prioritizing time, I already put you 20 minutes back on your day. So, thank you for watching. And, ooh, I got lens flare. It's a J.J. Abrams YouTube video. Wahahaha. Okay, it's actually just the sun coming in on the drive, but that's kind of funny now. So, no extra charge. New special effects. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope to, again, get more videos out as soon as I can, as regularly as possible, as time permits. Really, if I ever get some extra free time, I'm going to try to devote a little bit more to my channel, or a little bit more to my channel, a little bit more to what some people want to watch. So, anyway, thank you all, and I will see you all in the next video.